This is Opposite Attractions. This week's challenge, let's get combat trained.
Welcome to Opposite Attractions, ladies and gentlemen, the show about theme park design that is technically possible. This is NPR week. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Opposite Attractions, show about theme park design. I'm your host for the evening, Scottye Moore, joined as always by who's that guy we always love, Jim Murphy. He does a show that he loves a lot. It is this one. You might find a ride, or you might die. Jim Murphy. Every day he's out there being Jim Murphy. That was a stretch, but it's okay.
Also,
in the danger walks behind you.
in the recent DuckTales episodes, they do tie it into the Goofy movie universe.
What?
As one of the characters shows off like vacation photos, and one of his vacation photos is from Lester's Possum Park.
Oh yeah, I did see that online because I follow a podcast called I think it's called Duck Talk. It's a DuckTales podcast. But yeah, no, I was like, don't spoil it. I'm not there yet. I just started season 2. Della's still stuck on the fucking moon for some reason. But Jim, it's the saddest, but also most wonderful time of the year. It's the saddest because I can never go consume Beverly in Epcot ever again because they destroyed the greatest attraction that Epcot had, which was Club Cool.
I thought the best attraction they had was the cranberry bog that they used during Flower and Garden.
That is also very... Well, speaking of Flower and Garden, it's not Flower and Garden time. It's my favorite time of the year. Food and Wine Festival. And I follow a guy on Instagram, and he went to the Food and Wine Festival and decided to review some of the best things that they have. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, no, I found something I could fuck with. Warm raclette Swiss cheese in the Alps. It's raclette, which is just cheese poured over bread, boiled potatoes, pickles, and a bunch of other shit. It's a cheese mess that they're serving to you. Let's see.
It says Mickey Mouse was here above it.
My favorite thing about all of this is the fact that you could just put any of these options on a Casey's Corner hot dog, and it would be the hot dog of the month. Let's see, we got some paella, some jerk spiced chicken. Now, this is some stuff that I could mess with. I'm in the liquor section now. The Citrus Sunrise and Chai Kia, which no is not where you go get your best spicy furniture to put in your house. It's apparently a chai tea latte with tequila in it. And Jim, I can fuck with that so hard. I would down 50. Oh, wait a minute. How long is Food and Wine? No! It's November 23rd! I'm not going down there in time! I'm going to January, shit!
What country was this from?
The Czechia?
Yeah.
That's from my favorite country that they have, Joffrey's. It's a really good country.
I forgot about that.
It's represented all over the parks. Man, I'm now trying to figure out, like, do I have a Thursday off one day where I could just go to Atlanta, fly down, go to Epcot, and then that night fly back, and that just to enjoy a Czechia. Let's see, roasted lamb chop and a disgusting deconstructed pavlova.
I don't think you should really mix caffeine and alcohol.
Don't fuck with me on this, Jim.
Bad.
As a man who once ordered a Monster energy drink with tequila and they said we can't do that, and instead I ordered 2 shots of tequila and a Monster energy drink on the side. No, it's fine. It doesn't do anything to you mentally. Look at me. I'm a normal boy. Nothing's wrong with me at all. Anyways, spicy hummus fries. It's... What?
My nickname in high school.
What is this? Is it just fried hummus? Is that a thing? Okay, we've got maple bourbon, boursin cheesecake, and blueberry wine, which is, of course, in Canada.
You need to give me pavilion names for these so I know where to look at pictures.
That one was Canada, I believe.
Oh, that makes sense.
But, oh man, no, there was a very specific thing I was looking for, and I didn't find it on there.
I don't think that was Canada. Canada just has the same stuff they always have, I think.
Yeah.
Hummus fries. I do not see hummus fries.
Oh, wait, now I'm on the official Disney parks where you can just look around and see everything. Oh, God, banana almond soft serve. This is just us being fat for 10 minutes. It's just us being like, yeah, I'd eat that. Oh, here's something else we could eat.
I did drink that, it was like chocolate flavored wine last year.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
Now, there is a new thing called the Donut Box.
Yes, I cannot wait. That's not open yet. It opens in like a couple weeks, I think.
Oh, my God. Orange vanilla Coke with St. Petersburg gin. It's I don't know if it's a drink or a slushie, but either way, a sweet corn fritter with Fresno and red pepper jelly. Absolutely yes. Now, the thing I was looking for, I thought was made with beer, but it's not. That was my mistake. It looks like it's made with beer, but it's not. And it's frothy ramen.
my favorite Mexican wrestler.
I will defeat you in the ring. I am frothy ramen. Okay, let's see. What is frothy ramen? Chilled noodles and dashi broth. What the fuck is dashi broth with a topping of foam? And
so they just like, okay, guys, we're going to take some oodles and noodles and we're going to run it through a soda stream.
And then we're going to put some of this fucking foam on the top. It's made, oh God, it's water, dried kelp, and bonito fish flakes. It's what? It's fish tank water. It's
Bonito fish flakes is actually made from fermented skipjack tuna that basically it turns into like essentially a fish flavored block of wood, and then you run it over like a wood plane like you would use in shop class in 7th grade.
Oh my God.
Apparently very tasty.
Absolutely not.
It looks like a weapon that like Magnum TA would have used in like 1981.
I hate it because some of these look really good, but then there's just one element of it that I'm like, no. A croissant with garlic and parsley. And escargot. Now you see that?
Yeah, the escargot. Yeah.
That's what messed me up. Creme brulee, boeuf braise à la bordelaise, pomme de wow, y'all put too much shit in that one. Fondue Savoyard. All right, France.
They didn't bring up any of this in Beauty and the Beast, probably for that reason.
Oh, yeah, warm Irish cheddar and stout dip with bread. I love the fact that Ireland, here's what they thought. This is what will represent Ireland. Sausage, cheese, bread, and potatoes. That's it. That's really all you need. And a lot
of beer. There's a lot of beer.
Oh, no. They don't have beer, actually. They've got red ale, honey wine, so mead, and a Bailey's and Guinness milkshake.
Oh, I forgot about that milkshake.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a milkshake that'll get you banned for life.
Which is why I need to go down there. They have Dole Whip with rum in it, Jim. Why am I not down there now? You could have.
You went to the Halloween party instead of going to the first day of Food and Wine, which was the same day.
Wait, what? No!
Actually, no. Wait, I'm wrong about. I might be wrong about that. The first day of Food and Wine, it was actually, I think, Galaxy's Edge Day. I think that was the same day.
Okay, I wasn't there for that, so that's
so I think
fair
maybe
then.
it was that.
I'm gonna go to my calendar and be like, what's a free, like, Wednesday and Thursday I have? I'm willing to dosh out that, like, $60 Spirit Airlines flight and a ticket to get into Epcot to enjoy all these goodies. Although, now that I think about it, I remember when we took the quiz of how much it would cost me to drink around the world normally. I'm just gonna triple that. This is gonna be $1,000 trip. But Jim, this is not a podcast where we read. It's been a slow week. I'm sorry, y'all.
This is the NPR. I mean, they killed Club Cool, and they killed the Starbucks, which whatever.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, because that's where that was too.
They're gonna find a new place for it though, because every one of them has to have a Starbucks.
They're gonna put it in Mission Space.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as you're
Make
riding.
that better.
Yeah. Peppermint mocha frappuccinos for everybody who just had to enjoy that bullshit. Here you go. Have a great day.
I mean, they did make that post show. They made that area smaller, so they got room now.
What? Oh, here's what they could do with the Starbucks. They could take the Starbucks and put it in the Imagination Lab and then have all the syrups listed, and you get to imagine your best Frappuccino adventure.
The thing is, they did close all of that stuff last Saturday, but then, like, Tuesday, they had a thing about the new color of merchandise that was Arendelle Aqua, and they held it in there, and people were very angry.
No, that sucks.
Like, why are you you closed it, and that's shitty enough, but now you're gonna sell frozen stuff, or you're gonna show off frozen stuff in the husk of the building.
Yeah.
For, like, VIPs and bloggers and stuff.
So I like that we goofed long enough that we can edit out a lot of me just reading random recipes from the Epcot Food and Wine Festival.
I was just gonna put Flight of the Valkyries Ride of the Valkyries underneath of it and go back to that.
No, it's like the Bon Appetit videos where it's her reading everything that they used to make a Snickers bar, and after a while it's just fading different shit in and out.
I do love those.
Yeah, but Jim, like I said, this is not a podcast where we talk about how they fucked us over hard in Epcot. It's a podcast where we build our own theme park, the Epic Universe, TM. And it is the most dangerous theme park in America. Last week, we made a ride where it just didn't have a track at some point, and I thought nothing could top that in danger. And then you said, I want a ride or a show or whatever where it could also double as military training. So
yes, I did.
So what? Did something inspire this? What dark machinations?
Well, they do. There is rumor that Universal wants to use Epic Universe as a place for, like, corporate team building.
Oh, okay.
Where they can take part like a section and, like, wall it off, and then put all the conventioneers in a section. Like, I guess have them Super Mario Kart for a while and have them be better.
I was terrified you were about to be like, they're gonna start using ET for military training to spot.
Give them all walkie-talkies, tell them to pretend they're guns.
Or what they could do is they could train them how to deal with torture by strapping them into the theater seats at Shrek 4D and just have them there for the whole time.
Train them, replace the video in Supercharged with just the movie Speed.
Yeah. No, that'd make it better. We know it would. All right, so what did you bring to the table this week, Jim?
Okay, so I did want to do, like, kind of an upchargy, special, thing, because this is kind of intense as a corporate team building exercise.
Yeah.
Because 8-year-old Kevin McCallister was accidentally left in his house by his family.
Yes, Jim.
You might say alone in his home. And
Jim, Jim, thank you for this gift. You've given us such a gift on this day.
It gets worse. Shenanigans happened. He's afraid of the furnace. He's afraid of his serial killer neighbor. He accidentally joins ISIS.
That's my favorite part of the movie, honestly.
And so, as part of your... And then he decides, he doesn't want to really do that anymore. He's out.
Yeah.
So part of this team-building exercise is you have to safely extract Kevin McCallister from his home while dealing not only with the traps he set, but also with the Taliban.
Okay.
And so I present this. I refer to this as Macaulay Culkin presents a series of unfortunate events sponsored by the U.S. Army.
Is it a ride? Is it just a stand?
It is kind of like an escape room, but it's more of a survival dungeon.
Survival dungeon is my new favorite term for escape room. Can I propose one additional thing? And it's that the Taliban kidnaps Kevin McCallister because he's a boy genius, and they force him to work on weapons of mass destruction they can use in the war, but he opts instead to build a suit of mechanized armor out of it. And the very last part of the show is Kevin McCallister busting out in an Iron Man suit and just blasts everybody away.
I like the idea of there being... It's basically... you as... this, you and your corporate buddies get to play as the military. Yeah. And, employees of Epic Universe have to play the Taliban. And, they know what's going on. But you don't. But so they have to kind of play just behind all the traps that you're trying to get through.
Yeah.
It's staged for them, but not for you. So you really have to watch out for things like getting shot in the crotch by a BB gun, or having paint cans thrown at your face, or micro machines.
Yeah, can I propose that the leader of the affair, our lieutenant, who I assume will be an Epic Universe employee, can it be the old man who lives next door who saves him at the end of the movie, the creepy old man, but he's dressed in military fatigues?
Old Man Marley, yes. I mean, we could also use the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2 if you want to do that.
No, yeah, it's both of them. Both of them together. No, he's the one who leads.
I mean, if John Candy wasn't sadly deceased, we could use Gus Polinski, the Polka King.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down with this idea. I'm down with... I don't think... Before we get into mine, is there a possible way to do a ride to prep you for military training that's not Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin? Because that's really the only one I could think of.
Again, I think there is Fast and Furious Supercharged as a
torture technique.
I mean, they show you how to deal with other agents of the government that are annoying, how to dance with ladies, how to have a bigger gun,
how to literally kill a man while people watch from a bus, a la The Rock. That was another one of my personal favorite stories about the former lead from we need to give them a secret code name of Big Gun. Our associate, our in, is apparently her boyfriend, and I were talking about it one day, and I said, yeah, The Rock kills a guy, and he goes, no, he doesn't. She went to ride the ride the next day and went, holy fuck, he does! He kills 3 dudes in a row! This is amazing!
That's only 3, though? Because that's 12 or so less than It's a Small World, so that's not too bad.
Maybe it's a tank, and everything inside looks like a tank, and it could be a real fucking shitty Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon ride whose name I'm forgetting, where everybody gets a different place in the tank, and as you go through, you're practicing your tank moves as you go through, but normal people can enjoy it too.
What about just trying to perform Cirque du Soleil with no training?
I mean, that's just, I've seen people do that. It's just
we can call that Penn and Teller's Juggler's Run. That's what we call that.
Juggler's Run! Fuck you! I'm not doing this dumb podcast ever again. No!
I mean, you took the single rider line into that joke, and I had to wait standby for like 3.5 hours to get around to that joke.
Okay, so my ride is, I don't know why, we've been really IP heavy this season.
I actually was going to use my original idea was going to be the obstacle course that was used in the military school that Bart and Lisa went to on that one episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
With the rope crawl over the briar patch.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine is in lieu of like a Fear Factor Live, or is that the only like game show that they turned into like a real stunt thing they do at a theme park, or am I forgetting something?
I mean, as far as stunts, I mean, they did have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire play it, and they had the American Idol experience, which is kind of a torture thing. And what else did they do? Lights, Motors, Action.
Yeah. Well, mine is inspired by, this is almost like a reboot of a famous game show from the 90s, and you go in and everybody's sitting in the Jim just made the most excited face like a 5-year-old.
I know it. I think I know it's coming, and I'm very happy.
Well, you go in and you all get in your seats, and then a host comes out and he goes, "Hello, everybody, and welcome to the adventure of a lifetime. Welcome to..." Fucking glass shatters above your heads, and then people come dropping in from the sky, and they take all of like the stunt actors in the background, they take them out, and they're like kidnapping them, and they're pulling them away and basically getting hostages and running off to the back. And then you guys at the same time are like trapped. You're not allowed to leave, so you're kind of stuck in your seats. The host is gone. Everybody is gone.
I don't remember this from Family Double Dare, but okay, go on.
And then suddenly a big slab of rock falls down, and behind it you see the massive face of the famous god known as Olmec. And Olmec looks upon you all and he goes, "Well, that happened, I guess. You are all going to have to put your Legends of the Hidden Temple skills to the test as you go throughout all of the various challenges to rescue all of the kidnapped hosts and employees we had working. If everyone will give me a moment, I will try to unlock you and allow you to leave your seats." And as he does that, basically, I don't know why I'm thinking like a lap bar system, like something to keep you in the seat. And then he unlocks that and releases you. And then he reveals, "And also, if you look underneath your seats, you've got a surprise. It's a gun!" And now everybody in the crowd has a gun. It's airsoft. I'm not going that buck wild yet. And basically, it's now your gig for the rest of this hour-long adventure to work together in teams. Olmec's gonna be the one who kind of is like, "All right, everyone in Section 1, you take the area behind me. Section 2, go to the middle. Section 3, off to the left." And so
Section 4, you're the silver snakes. Section 5, purple parrots.
Yeah.
Red, blue iguanas. I think.
He goes through that. He gives you all nicknames. You all get official. I don't know why it's leftover guts material, because we were gonna do guts, but it's also body armor to prevent you from really getting hurt by the fucking airsoft in case anybody shoots one the wrong way. Everybody gets a helmet, and then you go through. And your entire section has to kind of formulate a plan of how they're gonna go in and free whoever has been captured in that area. So one area will have like a cameraman. One area has the key grip. One has like, I don't know, maybe like a writer dude or something. And then finally, after you got all of those three, they bring you back out to the center. And now each of the three kidnappees chooses who they think is the best from each group, and it's their job to do the temple run and try to capture the host at the end of the temple run. Also, you do still have a gun. You can shoot the other competitors, but it is highly frowned upon in this situation. We may have a referee who comes in and is like, hey, don't shoot anybody if they're not a bad guy. If you shoot a good guy, you will be taken out of this ride and booted from the theme park. But that's my ride.
Can we get Kirk Fogg, too? Can we get Kirk Fogg?
Yes. So,
I mean, the thing is, though, Legends of the Hidden Temple had like a 20 or 30% success rate on purpose because they couldn't afford to give everybody trips to space camp.
Yeah.
So they literally like purposefully made it impossible to win.
Yeah, that's why I took out all the shitty stuff in the beginning. The stuff
But no, because I want to have D. Bradley Baker's voice saying that that who we have to like the mysterious car keys of Billy the Key Grip.
Yes.
And like it just zooms in on a pair of like Fiat keys that are laying in the shrine of the Silver Monkey. Mm-hmm. That's what we have to get to.
And then the big twist at the end is that after you capture the host, they all run down, and then it's the 4 people you've saved standing by one another, and they're going, who could have done this? Who did this to us? And then you hear a laugh as a massive hat flies across the back. And then they all start snapping in unison. And then they go, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And it was Carmen. Carmen led this whole siege on you.
No, it wasn't her. It was just Rockapella is what it was.
No, they are Rockapella. That's the thing. She wants them back, and she was trying to kidnap them for that reason, and it was your job to keep them where they belong on the new Legends of the Hidden Temple presented by the Jersey Dance Epic Universe.
I thought you were going to go with Mike O'Malley and Mo as being the bad guys. Or Mark Summers. You could have went the Mark Summers way.
Oh, yeah. No.
Just like...
It's Carmen Sandiego. She's mad that there was a superior game show to her, and she wanted to make sure it was over. Also, they stole Rockapella from her. But Jim...
He beats him up with one of them poles with a red siren on top of it. With the little red lights. Look, I'm going to plant this in the country called your ass is where I'm going to plant this.
Yeah. But Jim, we've created 2 very successful rides that will kill several people. But now it's time for the challenge for next week.
I will only kill them if they try to open the door with the blowtorch above it.
No, I think most of it's going to kill them. Most of it's going to kill them, Jim. But now we got to get a challenge for next week. And next week, I want to do a ride that's... How about this? I want to do a kid's ride that's spooky. So I want it to be like... this once was... to fucking Small World. But now, after a long time, it's gotten old and grizzled and dilapidated, and it's now a creepy, terrifying ride. Not unlike Winnie the Pooh.
It became the Grand Fiesta Tour Legend of the Three Caballeros.
Yeah. So that is our challenge for next week, Jim. But until then, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm on Twitter @ApparentlySmart, and look for the link on my Twitter page for my little tabletop RPG about going to Disney World and trying not to be banned and or put into social media slavery.
Disney jail. You're put in Disney jail is what it is. You can find me on Twitter at ScottyMo, SCOTTYEMO. You can also find me on Expedia later tonight, trying to find very cheap plane tickets to Orlando, Florida. And also remember to buy all my books on Amazon and to check out all the other programs online at aloadofpurebs.com. We've got A Load of BS, we've got Fight Boys, we've got Fun Fiction, which is hopefully coming back for its second season The reboot, if you will, is coming soon. I'm in the middle of working on it right now, and you can find it all at aloadofpurebs.com. And remember to join the BS Moon Marines over at patreon.com/aloadofbs. You get tons of perks. You get shouted out on the show of your choice every single week, like Ransom Meltzer. You get access to our exclusive show, You Paid for This, where we watch terrible movies and commentate over them. We're trying to find one that involves terror birds. We don't know. We just like terror birds because it's fun to say the words terror birds. So you get access to that, our Discord, tons of cool perks waiting on you at patreon.com/aloadofbs. But of course, until next time, remember to find us at opposite-attractions.com and to find Jim and me on Twitter at OpAtShow. That's called, that is OPPATTSHOW. For NPR, I've been Scottye Moore, and we will see you next week.